Hello, welcome to Let's Cook at Home with occidental artist, Lyric Jones. Today we are going to cook some spaghetti with tofu. And I know some of y'all are probably freaking out, okay? I'm going to use turkey, but I'm also going to add tofu. And for people who don't eat meat, you can eliminate the turkey, okay? But I think it's something nice for people who do eat meat to try. This is a nice way for you to try your tofu. Tofu will take on the flavor of just about anything you put it in. So it reminds me of kind of like egg whites. So if you didn't if you didn't flavor the egg whites, it's just kind of there. So, but if you season it, it'll take on whatever flavor. So we're going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and make my butter for my garlic toast. And it's just me, so I'm just fixing enough for me. But you can also fix it, with a full loaf. You just want to be able to just cut it. I got the wrong knife. Hold on. Let me get a bread knife. And what I want to do is just cut it, but not all the way down. Okay? I just want to cut it, but I want them to stay together. Okay? And I'm going to cut this so I got enough to have 4 slices. So you just want to be able to get in between there, like that. Okay? So next, I'm going to take a little butter. Put that in there like that. I probably need to have softened that up a little bit, but we're not going to worry about it at the moment. Next thing we're going to do too is grate in a little Swiss cheese. So I'm just going to grate in a little bit in here with my butter. Okay. And you can use cheddar cheese, mustard cheese, whatever cheese you want. I just happen to have some Swiss left, and I need to go ahead and use it up before it goes bad. Isn't that right? Then I don't want to waste their money. Okay. And that ought to be enough for these 4 pieces. Okay, do that. Put this away, and I'm going to go ahead and just sit this bread on the foil. I'll set that to the side. And then over here, I'm going to smash, I have 2, 4, 6, 8 garlic cloves of butter. Garlic cloves of butter. Garlic cloves. I tell you what, every time I do these videos, I'm always starving. I don't want y'all to think that I'm just absent-minded and I'm some sort of dingbat, because that's not the case at all. It's just by the time I get around to doing a video, I am starving, and I probably have completed about 3 to 4 different physical tasks in a day. So, in which I did. Today, I had to work on the flavor scars. See, I tucked mine in my t-shirt. I want my neck and my chesticles to get cold. You know, I don't have big bosoms like other girls, so I got to keep my chesticles warm. So anyway, I just got done doing that. That was like an all-day task, aside from other things I had to do in the house today. So I'm starving. Alright, so what I'm doing now is just chopping up my garlic. And I got Miss Mallery here today, and she always gonna get hers in out of there. Make no mistake about that. So we just smash that up. get that off the knife. And I want to still just smash it a little bit more. Okay, I want it kind of like pasty. Okay, so I'm just running my knife across it and smashing those pieces up even smaller, but I'm still hitting it with my blade. Okay, and I think that's nice right there. Okay, and I'm going to take this and add it to my cheese and my butter. And I just have that's Italian loaf bread. So now I'm going to take a fork. Yeah, that's still way too hard. There's no way. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and sit this over on the stove because the stove is already on. So I'm just going to sit it on the stove and let it warm up. Alright, so the next thing I will do, since we can't complete the bread right now, I'm going to go ahead and break up my spaghetti and put that in my pot. Now again, I'm cooking for me, but I want enough to last me for a couple of days. Okay, so I'm just breaking it in half. And adding that in. I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with a little bit more. Y'all hear my little bracelet jingling around? I just got it today, so you know I'm like a little kid right now. I ordered this from Etsy, the same place where I sell my scarves and some of my artwork, from a young lady named Whitney Jones. She and I found each other on Twitter, and she had a link to her Etsy store, and you know Miss Jones is in love with hearts, and she had hearts on here and keys and little mirrors, and I just really like it. One of the little lockets opens up. I have to open it up. Oh, I had to put a little something in there. That's cute. But anyway, Whitney Jones, she's on Etsy.com. So I wanted to go ahead and give her a little shout out because I really am pleased with my gift. Well, it's not a well, it is a gift. It's a gift to me. Yeah, that's right. You like Nana's bracelet? You like Nana's charm bracelet? Huh? Alright, so I'm going to turn my stove on. And we're going to get this spaghetti boiled up. Alright, and I'm going to put a lid on it. Again, I didn't fill it all the way up. I'm ready to get this bread out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and just sit this in the oven just like this. So it'll hurry up and melt a little bit for me. Alright, what we got to do? We got to light a candle because I got an onion to cut. Here it is. We got us a candle here. I think it would be nice if I had something to light it with. I don't have anything over here to light it with. I tell you what, I'm going to use something. I'm about to bootleg something. It's not going to be pretty. I got a wooden pencil. Uh-oh. Hold on. It won't stay lit. What the hell type of wood is this? There we go. I'm sorry, pencil. Alright. This candle doesn't look like it wants to light very good, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and start making this sauce. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grill my onions. And I'm also going to go ahead and put on my turkey. So let me get a bowl. Alright. And in this bowl, we're going to go ahead turkey. Alright, but I'm not going to put in all the turkey because I'm going to make some little meatballs. So I'm going to leave about that much turkey there. And I'll put the rest over here in the pot to cook. Okay, and then we're going to mash that up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll turn a little fire on underneath there. And I'm going to put that on low. And we're going to add, what are you doing? Here. I knew you were going to do that. We're going to add a little olive oil in there with the turkey. I'm also going to add in a little sea salt. Go ahead and use it. I'm going to use a little less than a teaspoon. And I'm also going to put in less than a teaspoon on that ground turkey too. Okay. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to open up this tofu. Okay, now if you've every time it never fails. When you buy tofu, the tofu will be in water, and what I bought was extra firm tofu. So what I did was I went ahead and just sliced it like this, and then I went across it again in half, and then cut it so it would be little squares like this. So I'm just going to put these over on the side because I'm going to mix this in with my ground turkey. Okay. And so my turkey right now is sizzling up a little bit, so I'm going to break it up a little bit. And once it turns brown, I'm going to go ahead and add in my tofu and then season it. Okay? I'm going to sit that to the side, and I'm going to sit this over here. Alright, so in between this time, I already have some onion that I have not used up, so we're just going to use a little piece of that for the meatloaf. Nana got it, honey. Nana got it. Alright. So I'm just going to get a little cut. No. Alright. And I'm just going to cut that very fine. And I'm going to add that to my meat. And then I'm going to take this fork and I'm going to cut these pieces in half. Wait a minute. I know I said fork and this is a knife, but I really am going to use the fork. Okay, and then I'm going to just smash it up with the fork. Like this. Alright. And then I'm going to add this to my ground turkey. Alright, and that probably, I think that was about what? 3-4 thin slices. Alright. So now, I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to go ahead and season it with a little black pepper. And that's to taste. I'm going to add in some thyme. I'm going to add in a little Worcestershire sauce. just a little bit. And I'm going to add in a little oregano. Right, and I'm going to add in a little rosemary. Alright, put in a little olive oil as soon as I find it. Here we go. Alright, and then I'm going to mix this up. I'm also going to turn on my skillet. And I'm going to add some olive oil to my skillet, but this is regular olive oil. This is not extra virgin. Oh, I don't have hardly any left. Oh no. Oh no. Now I got to go to the stores. Well, not much of that. Here's a little vegetable oil. I'm going to have to use this. Okay. Set this to the side. I'm going to stir my turkey up a little bit. Don't raise no sand with that, girl. Okay, this is not quite done yet. It's still got like a little pink to it. And it's alright. I'm going to go ahead and add my tofu in because I'm going to season this and I still want my turkey to have flavor. So we just add that in like that. And I'm going to add in some rosemary. Okay, I'm going to add in some thyme. Basically the same ingredients, the same seasoning that I put in it for the meatballs is what I'm putting in for the meat sauce. But I'm going to add in a little cayenne pepper. I'm going to add in a half a teaspoon. And I know sometimes it sounds like, you know, with me using cayenne, that the dish is going to be super hot. But it's not. When I eat it, you can't even taste that I put, as far as heat-wise, I can't taste anything. So it's not like, you know, every meal that I cook is going to be screaming at you. I got just enough oregano left. So we'll add that in there. And we're going to give that a stir. Alright. And then I'm going to put a lid on it. Let that cook for a minute. I'm going to stir my spaghetti a little bit. Because pretty much all the liquid has boiled up out of here. So it's nice. You want something to eat? Alright, now to fix you something to eat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my spaghetti off. And let me fix her a bottle, and I'll be right back. I'm back. She made me pay the piper, I tell you what. Anyway, my butter and cheese mixture has melted, so I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to go ahead and add this to my bread and get this out of the way. So let me, my bowl is a little warm. But what I'm going to do is just spread that cheese and butter and garlic inside of there between each little section. I don't know if you can see. Let me take that out of there so you can see. Okay, can you see that? That's all I'm doing is just taking that cheese and garlic and spreading that in there like so. And the cheese and garlic that's left, we're going to get that out. Alright, and we're just going to go ahead and spread that on the inside of any random one. Okay, there we go. Put it inside of our foil. Wrap it up like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the oven. Now I'm going to go ahead and start to add the rest of my ingredients to that. Oh, no, I'm not. We gotta get these meatballs on. That's what we gotta do. Alright. So, you all were with me when we seasoned it up. So now I'm just gonna mix everything up. I think I want to go ahead and just add a few little leaves of this spinach in there too. Girl, you better hold on to that. What are you doing? Here. You got it? There you go. Okay, and I'm also going to add in a little Italian breadcrumbs. We're going to add about 1 tablespoon of Italian breadcrumbs to the meatball mixture, okay? Let me see how that looks. I may end up having to add a little bit more. Let's see. I'm going to add 2. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. So let me add 1 more, and I think that ought to do it. All right, that'll do it right there. Here. Hold it. There you go. Why you keep dropping it? Huh? What's going on? Why are you dropping it? Meatballs. I have a 1/8 cup. Let's see what this looks like. About a 1/8 cup would have fit in there. Okay, and then I'm going to ball it up from there. Now they make a pretty medium-sized meatball. Pretty medium-sized. About like that there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to my skillet. Okay, if you have any excess, it's alright. Just really, you doing way too much over there. You know that? Way too much. Okay, we're going to add these in. And I'm going to continue on with this, and I'll be right. Alright. I had to get her up out of here. She want all Nana's attention. But I got to go ahead and get this taken care of. So now we're going to go ahead and finish seasoning up the turkey and tofu. So I'm going to take, what I want to do? I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of hot chocolate. And this is Ghirardelli. I don't know what type of hot chocolate you use, but you just want to add a little bit in there for seasoning. And it's not going to make it taste like you need to add marshmallows to it, okay? I promise it won't. So what we're going to do now, add in some garlic. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just use the rest of this. And we just smash it up. And you can use as much or little garlic or any garlic at all if you don't want to. Okay, but I like a lot of garlic in my sauce and onions and that one looks weird. I told you we don't eat weirdness. Okay, I'll put those to the side. I'll put them in my eggs in the morning. So we're just going to rough chop these real quick. Okay, I'm going to add in the rest of these green onions here. I'm on Mallery time right now, so I got to keep this party moving. Okay, we'll put that to the side, and we're going to go ahead and add this to the turkey and tofu. We're going to go ahead and add in the spinach. Not before we add in this onion though. Yeah, I apologize for the baby. She loves her Nana, and she wants all Nana's attention at all times. So I'm going as fast as I can. I'm going to move these meatballs around too. We're browning up, but we just want to get that other side until I can eventually roll them around a little bit. So right now we're just going to turn it over. Okay? And then I'm going to cut this onion. And I had an onion bowl. Here it is. I keep one plastic container that I store my onion in because I don't like the smell that it leaves in random containers. She mad. Oh my God. Nana! Oh, Nana! And then we're going to add in the spaghetti. We're going to add in the spinach, and I'm going back in here and get her. I can't take it. I don't like her to cry. Right, and I'm going to also add a little bit more olive oil to that. And a little sea salt. I'm going to turn it down. On low. Alright. And we'll put a lid on. Okay? And I will be back as soon as the meatballs are done. The meatballs are still cooking. So what I'm going to do now, they're browning up really nice, but I want to make sure that they're done all the way. So what I'm going to do is cut them off, and then I'm going to put them in the oven. I already had the oven on 350. Okay, so I'm just going to lay them any side that's not all the way cooked. I'm just going to roll it. She where she want to be now with her Nana. And we're just going to go ahead and put the meatballs on there and inside the oven. Okay, and we'll probably leave them in there for about 15-20 minutes or so, just to make sure that they're cooked all the way. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and season the spaghetti, which I typically do, but for whatever reason I was just a little distracted. So we're going to add in a little thyme, a little sea salt, and just sprinkle it in a little bit because the sauce and everything has flavor, but I just always like to season my pasta. Okay, and I'm going to also add in a little black pepper. I'm going to hit it up with a little olive oil. Like that. Stir it up just a little bit. See how nice it is? I didn't have to drain it. I didn't add a whole lot of water to it. After a while, you'll figure out how to get this consistency right. But this is just the way I like it. It's not too sticky and it's not too loose. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and add the crushed tomatoes to our turkey tofu spinach mixture. So this is 1 cup of tomato juice. Right, and then this is one can of crushed tomato. You all right now? Her daddy was rotten like this too. Yeah. He went everywhere with me in the house when he was little like this. And I mean everywhere. And I carried him around in a pouch just like this. You're going to grow up and be a good person like your daddy, aren't you? Yeah. Alright, so now we have that all mixed up. And it's really pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Just give it just a little taste. I want to make sure it's seasoned. I can just get it right here off the spatula. It needs a little brown sugar. Or I probably could go with a little more chocolate. I probably should have put in a little bit more of the hot chocolate mixture. But I don't want the hot chocolate to ball up. I don't trust that. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle in a little brown sugar. That probably was less than a tablespoon. That's all it was. And again, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You will learn as you go what seasonings that you want to add and not add. Ew, what was that? What was that? Were you being gross? Were you being gross? Alright. Now, that's done. I guess it would help if I turned it on. Oh, it is on. Okay, that was the front, that's all. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. It's still on low. I just want to turn it up just a little bit. So we're going to wait for the meatballs to get done. And then it'll be time to plate it up and give her a taste. All right? Okay, I'll be right back. We're back. I just took the meatballs out of the oven. And I also took out the bread. So what I'm going to do next is cut the flame back on underneath the meatballs. And I'm going to add a little sauce to that. We're just going to add probably just one ladle full of the sauce. And just pour that in like that. Okay. So we stir it up. As you can tell, I'm not a rookie at this. I wouldn't advise anybody to try what I'm doing here without great parental skill. Stop. Don't you scratch, Nana. Okay, and that's really pretty. I just wanted to mix that up. And what I'm going to do next is go ahead and plate these up. I'm going to cut them off. We can go ahead and add the bread. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, put the bread over there. It's nice and hot. And I'm going to go ahead and put the foil on top of it so it stays nice and hot. Put in there right. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and take the meatballs out. Alright, and then I'm just going to add this sauce. my meatballs, like so. And you see, the baby may be in the way. And if you want, you know, you can leave it in the skillet. It's just that I wanted you to see it. But if I weren't doing this on video, I would have just left it in the skillet and set it here and ate out of it. Okay, and then what we're going to do next is hit that up with a little cheese. And we just grate that right on top, like that. And if you don't want to do this part, you don't have to do this part. But like I said, I just need to make sure I eat this cheese up before it go bad. Ms. Jones don't like to waste her money. Okay, we just hit that up like that. And next, we're going to go ahead and plate it up. We're going to add our spaghetti. It's still nice and hot. Get a nice helping of it like that there. And this is why I wanted my spaghetti seasoned, because I'm going to add my sauce on top of it. Now, most of the time, I just go ahead and add my spaghetti to my sauce. And if that was the case, then it would not have been a big ordeal to season it up. Okay, so we're just going to add this nice sauce on top of it. Like that. Nettie got to give it a taste now. Yeah, Nettie got to give it a taste. So now, everything, can you see all of this? This is just beautiful. Yes, it is. It's just beautiful. So we're going to tear off a little bread here. Oh, that's gorgeous. And it's got those nice flakes of garlic cloves in there. And I'm going to put that back on like that. Alright, and I'm going to get one of these nice meatballs out of here. Set that over there. Like I said, you don't have to do the meatballs. I just wanted to show you how I do it. That's all. Just flexing my culinary muscle a little bit. That's it. If you don't want to add the tofu, you don't have to. And if you don't want to add the turkey, you don't have to. You can do one or the other. I personally like both. Hence why I fix it this way. So let me give her a taste. Yeah, girl. Just like that. That's so good. It's very flavorful. The tofu, tofu takes on the flavor of whatever you cook it with. You could smash tofu up and mix it with your eggs and cook it up, but it's nice protein. And I could use the protein, which is why I went ahead and did the turkey and the tofu. I'm going to test this bread. Oh, that's so good. Oh, it's good. It's crunchy. It's soft. It's got nice flakes of garlic. I can taste the cheese. Not yet, Shorty. Not yet. they're so good. I'm going to let you all go. I hope you try this recipe. Like I said, it's very good, and it's a nice way to jazz up your spaghetti if you don't get a little adventurous. You know, if you fix your spaghetti the same way you've always fixed it, then try it this way. You know, try it this way. You can also add pepperoni. That's nice. Any of your recipes that you fix on a regular basis, just switch the ingredients out. Try different seasonings. Do something a little bit different to it, and be wild. Excellent! Tell them bye-bye. Tell them bye-bye, Mommy. I'm going bye-bye. Well, thank you all for watching. Come back and see me next time. Me and the little girl. So, until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and above all things, keep a lyric in your heart. You want to say bye-bye? You want to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye.